Hi there, good morning. Welcome to 30 Minutes of My Day. I'm working on a special project here this morning. Actually, I think I should set my alarm so that I know I just stick to 30 minutes. Hold on. Okay, Google, set a timer for 28 minutes.
Okay, 28 minutes. Starting.
There we go. I set it for 28. There we go. That gives me extra time in case the alarm catches me off guard, and I want to be able to have a chance to thank you for joining me. So, I decided I wanted to work on a special project today because we had quite an event last week, and I didn't want to let it go without acknowledging it because my camera's waving a bit. My toe just hit the tripod. I wanted to acknowledge it and thank you because my little channel here bumped over 2,000 subscribers. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my little channel here. I really appreciate it. So what I thought that I would do is I wanted to send out some little gifts. And of course, I can't send one to everyone. I can't send out 2,000 gifts. But I can send out 10 little ones. So I've been working for the past day and making Little Catherine altered playing cards. I thought I'd send a little bit of myself out to you to thank you for subscribing to my account. So I thought this was a fun way to do it. So I've made quite a few. Each one includes a Canada stamp because I'm Canadian. And then they have a variety of different things. There's collaging on the back. This is from the Little Golden Book. This one's from the Fuzzy Duck. Fuzzy Duckling? Fuzzy Duck? Fuzzy Little Duck? Anyhow, that's where that one's from. And there's a little bit of cheesecloth there, and there's sewing around the edge. And then you can journal on the back, or if you want, when I send it off to you, I could write a little something on the back if you'd rather have that, or I'll send it so that you can write a little something on the back. Completely up to you. So there's that one. This one, of course, has good old Scuffy on it, Scuffy the tugboat, so I put in a map so that maybe this time he'll know where he's going instead of getting caught up in all the river and the big boats and stuff. And then, of course, again, a little bit of cheesecloth, a little Catherine. Oh, there we go. And Canada. This one is, this tree is from a Dick and Jane book. And again, there's a little Canada stamp back there, and a little cheesecloth, and a little Catherine, and some sewing. And again, there's journaling space on the back. I think I need to finish that one. If that one's not, I'll put that with there. Here's another one, little Catherine with, this is also from a Dick and Jane. There's Spot and Puffy from the Dick and Jane books. And a Canada stamp. All these Canada stamps are thank you to Camille. Thank you, Camille. And little Catherine, some cheesecloth, journaling space on the back. This one is also Fuzzy Duckling. And a little Canada stamp with, come on, you can do it. There we go. Those are just, I believe those are maple tags off trees. And journaling space. This one is, come on. There's so many things for my camera trying to catch all those little faces. This little house is from the book that I like called The Little Engine That Could. I love that book. So that little house is from The Little Engine That Could. And I thought this Canada stamp with the sunflower on it is just lovely. And little Catherine approves too. Here is Oh, the house and these trees are from the Little Golden Book, I Can Fly, and a Canada stamp, and little Catherine, and some cheesecloth, and again, journaling space on the back. And then here is Catherine with a little Beatrix Potter mouse. Is that that's not Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, is that? Oh, I should know who that is, because she's a very busy little mother. Anyhow, Beatrix Potter and another Canada stamp, a little cheesecloth, a little journaling space. So now I still have 2 more that I want to finish. So I thought I'd do those on camera today while we have our little visit. So let's move all these little Catherines. Boy, there's a lot of Catherines. I don't know if the world needs that many Catherines. But it was a nice way, I think, to say thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. All right, I'm going to sit down again. Now, I didn't push down the bumps. Now, hopefully when I do this, it's not making my camera bounce up and down. I can't believe that I am now officially addicted to collaging print. I can't believe it, but I will admit it. I love it. All right, I'm just going to cover up those where the pokey holes were. A little bit of ink really camouflages where the paper gets displaced by the sewing machine needle. There we go. So Catherine's happy again. So now I need to work on these 2. And, oh, that's also from a Dick and Jane book. I think that's Sally's little teddy bear. I don't think I'm going to be using that one. All right, so I need to, so yeah, these are just, they're playing cards underneath. You can see a little bit, I think that's the 7 of diamonds under there. You can just barely see it. And then I collaged over the top, and I just used Mod Podge. And then I did the base of it and the backing and the sewing. No, not the sewing, just the front to the back. Let them dry, and then at bedtime last night I put them under a brick to encourage them to stay flat. There we go. Boy, is it hot in my neck of the woods. Very hot up here in Ontario. It looks like they're going to ease up some of our restrictions tomorrow, which is nice. Hopefully, we have a long weekend coming up. Oh, that's another part of my little giveaway. Here in Canada, we have this coming Monday, is a holiday for us. It's Victoria Day, where we celebrate Queen Victoria's birthday. So I will be doing the draw for these cards on Victoria Day, since the Victorians were so good at, I think, starting almost like the first junk journals, when they would make their little commonplace books and stick in, you know, the little stickers and beautiful little pretty things and bows and that sort of stuff. So I thought, you know what there's not a better way to celebrate Queen Victoria's birthday than to give away some junk journal altered playing cards. So I'll put those aside. We're going to work on these. I still have 2 more left to do. So I have this stamp from 1927, celebrating our Confederation. So that was 60 years of Confederation. And then Peter Rabbit's mother with one of his siblings. So I want that one to look like that. And then this one is going to have, that's a maple leaf, because of course maple leaf is on Canada's flag. We're well known for our maple leaves. Usually if you see a maple leaf on something, you know that the person wearing that is most likely Canadian. That's just our little thing to put on our luggage tags when we're traveling and that sort of thing. I'm always grateful. We seem to have a good reputation in the world, and I find that whenever hubby and I travel, if we've got a Canadian flag, on our luggage or our bag or that, we always get wonderful people going, "Oh, you're Canadian." It's such a nice thing. Yeah, let's do that this way. I want to be able to see the word Canada. And then this is also a little character from Beatrix Potter, the little frog that's when he goes fishing. So I think I'm going to put him behind and then kind of in front. So that's my plan for these. Oh, and a little bit of tea-dyed cheesecloth. So now I've got to try and remember the order that I want these in. Yikes. So, let's do the little Peter Rabbit one first. Now, when I do the draw, it's going to be, I can't promise who's going to get what. So I'm going to sort of randomly choose. If you're one of the 10 who gets chosen, I can't promise which card you're going to get, but hopefully you like them all. I certainly do. I don't know which one would be my favorite. They're all so cute. So put down a little bit of cheesecloth. There we go. And then we're going to put down a stamp. I'm just taking off some of that little extra here. So what I'll do is Monday, I'll do it at 9 a.m. my time. And then what I will do, hold on, I've just got to lay this down again and see where I want it. I'll do it 9 a.m. my time, and then as soon as I can, I will upload a video, and let everyone know who are the winners, who are the 10 winners. So, and in order to win, or in order to go for the draw, you just simply have to comment down below something to the effect of, well, I guess if I'm going to use a word for it to find, you could type in "I'm a subscriber." And that way I'll use the word subscriber to be what the, those search engines search for, the word subscriber. And 1 per person, because there's 10, and that wouldn't be fair if I went to all this work and somebody won 3 of them, Yikes. There we go. Am I seeing enough of that? Yes, I am. Okay. Yeah, so, oh, and I'll, by the way, subscribe. If you're not subscribed and you'd like to be included in the draw on Monday morning, by all means, subscribe. It'll be open and right up until whenever I do till 9 a.m. my time. Where I live, we are on New York time. So in case you're wondering, well, when's your 9 a.m., Catherine? Well, we're in the same time zone as New York. go. Little Catherine there. And then she can have a little visit with Peter Rabbit's mom. Boy, we've got a lot of Peter Rabbits in our yard right now. Boy, have we got bunnies. The babies are so cute. Beatrix Potter really did perfect how adorable a little baby bunny's ears are. Their ears are just divine. They're just the sweetest little ears. And now we've got 2 chipmunks that have moved in. As cute as chipmunks are, and I really think chipmunks are so cute, but they're quite destructive. So I'm not sure I'm so happy about the chipmunks moving in. They'll dig tunnels. Now, I'm not too worried. I didn't like the tunnels at our old house because they were big enough that Dot's little leg, I always worried that one of her legs, when she'd be running around the yard, would go down the hole and she'd snap and break it. These holes are they're just like deep little, and just big enough for Dot's leg and foot to go down in it. If I gotta glue that down. I haven't seen any tunnels yet from our new little tenants, but you never know. So we've got, and then of course right now the first hatchlings of robins, they're all teenagers now, which cracks me up. The teenage birds that have still got their freckly tummy, but they can flip-flop and fly. And they're as big as their parents, but their parents are still feeding them. Cute. Their parents are still feeding them, so they just look hilarious with their mouths open, wanting food, 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 and they're just as big as these poor parents. These poor exhausted parents. There. Okay. Now this really super gauzy kind of cheesecloth, this is just the kind you can get at the dollar store. I have 2 different kinds I work with. I have a really tight mesh cheesecloth that I love using when I'm repairing spines. But it's not as gauzy as the dollar store. I really love the dollar store cheesecloth for having that sort of cobwebby kind of look. I just put down a little bit of glue. Oh, let's keep you on your side. I've got to refill this bottle. So I like the 2 different kinds of cheesecloth for different reasons. There we go. Oh, and I want a little bit of ink around the edge of this. I've done a little bit more work on innocence and experience, but not much. I was running around and doing paperwork yesterday. I forget what I was doing the day before. Oh, I was helping my husband with a bunch of errands. So that got in the way. Now I need to figure out whether I want him in front or whether I want me in front of his lily pad. He's sitting on a lily pad, and he's got his fishing gear, and he's got his little can of worms, and he's got a lure in one hand. No, I think I want him underneath and me in front. Okay, so he's going to go right here in the corner. All right. That's the tricky part about doing these fussy little collages. You know, it's one thing to place it where you think you want it, but then to try and remember where it was that you placed it. where you think you want it. Yikes. To try and remember. There we go. And let's do little Catherine. So these, because they're not very big, which is why I purposefully chose them, I will ship anywhere in the world. So please, if you are a subscriber from anywhere, put your name down. I'm a subscriber, and I will mail to any country. A little Catherine card. Oh, Catherine, keep your head on. I slid her head sideways. Youch. Oh, there. She looks cute. I hope this isn't blurry. I can't see the top of my camera right now. That looks cute. Journaling space. Oh, did I ink that? It doesn't look inked. I will ink again. It just makes the little bumps not so noticeable. There we go. You okay? You're okay. There we go. Now, pin. Okay, and clean this up. I'm gonna have to refill this. I find that once it gets down to a certain level, it starts being a nuisance. So I would rather have it full. Alright, let's take this off. There we go. So there should be 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I printed the Catherines on white paper, and I want to dull them down a little bit. They're a little bold. So I'm just using antique linen and just giving them a little light. It just tones her down a little bit. So she's not quite so neon. There, that's a little better. Not quite so glowing. She has sort of a 2 martini glow if she doesn't, if I didn't do that. Not good. She's underage. There. Yay! Let's see if that is viewable. Make sure I'm still in camera. Oh, not quite. There. Sorry. Now I want to find Well, let's see how I am for time. I got 3 minutes. Probably about 5, actually. All right, so subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Write in the comments down below, I'm a subscriber, if you want to have a chance at me mailing one of these to you. And I will draw the 10 names at 9 a.m. New York time on this coming Monday, which I believe is the 24th of May. You know what? Google Victoria Day in Canada, and that's the day that it will be. Monday, I believe it's the 24th, because if you're in Ontario, we call it the 2-4 weekend, because we also call a 24 case of beer a 2-4. So they kind of go hand in hand in my area, the 2-4 weekend. If you've had a good weekend, for others, I'm not a beer drinker, you go through quite a few 2-4s on the 2-4 weekend. All right, let me get these out of the way. I'm just going to open up my press. We can look at my signatures that I have pressed for Innocence and Experience. And we'll take a look at them. They've actually been Lefty Lucy. Okay, Lefty Lucy. They've been in here now for, I think 2 or 3 days. I've been away missing in action for a couple days. And these have been in the press. So far, she's at 180 pages, but I think I'm going to have plenty of room to add more. Let's see. Oh, things flying everywhere. So that's nice. See what it does? Oh, that's great. And I've got, remember we picked out the front pages for the various signatures. I like how those turned out. I got quite a variety of interesting papers in here. And I'm going to do a similar one for the Journeys Through Bookland book. So I put that one in on an angle on purpose. Thought that looked kind of cool. Let's see what's in the White Tulip. Oh yeah, this book is from 1886. This is a tiny little book I have on the life story of Saint Anne. So that's interesting. And then bullet journal paper, tea-dyed paper. What else have we got? Oh, out of one of the Workbasket magazines. Out of a children's music book, 1939. This actually was from my crush. She sent that to me in some Happy Mail a while back. This is the Encyclopedia of Watches. This is out of an arithmetic book from 1954. Okay, I hear you. You're the fun stopper, timer. You're the fun stopper. Let's see if I can show you any more if I've got time. That's from the Book of Words. I made a journal out of the Book of Words. Oh boy. A year and a half ago? 2 years ago? This is from Book of Knowledge. This is from Pitman's book. Now, what year was that? 1937 for the Pitmans and 1940 for the Book of Knowledge. I kept track of all the dates. I made some pockets out of a tax book for the year 1949. Now I have to do all the sewing that I want to do. This is from an Alice in Wonderland book. Yeah, there she is. And then the last one, the last gift. What else is in here? Oh, this is out of a Roget's Thesaurus, 1923 for that one. It was a little too big, so it's going to be a flip out. anyhow, I have to cut us close. Yeah, 30 minutes. So let's spread out the little Catherines. And I hope you, if you're not subscribed, that you will. I hope you're enjoying my channel. And thank you for joining me whenever I post funny little videos like this. And yeah, so anywhere in the world, I will mail to you. So don't worry and think, oh, but I'm not in Canada or I'm not in North America. No, these will go out in the mail. So wherever you are, these will come. A little bit of Catherine will come to you. Take care. Have a great rest of your day, and we will talk soon. Bye.